Hi, my name is Deanna, and I have a story to tell. I lived in a small town in California. When I was young, I was introduced to methamphetamines at about 15 years old, and I started using with people in my neighborhood. It's kind of like peer pressure. Well, I became addicted by the age 17 and was using drugs and in and out of jail from 17 to 21. At 22, I got sober. And I ended up getting taken advantage of in a women's bathroom by a man I didn't know, became pregnant by. I decided to have my daughter, and right before my daughter was born, my dad died. My dad had raised me because my mom died when I was 7 from cancer. So with him dying and me having a new child, I had a lot of pressure in my life at 23. I started working and going to college and really wanted to get out of that meth-ridden town in California. So I put in a bid to move to the Northwest, and with the help of the Department of Education for relocation funds, I was able to move out of Trona and move to the beautiful Northwest. It was like a dream come true. Well, I worked and stayed stable here for 4 years. So by this time, I'm 8 years clean and sober, and I've had another daughter. With having 2 daughters and working in Forks and not knowing many people, I started to lack in support. Started to kind of go downhill and visit bars on days off and hire babysitters so I could just get away. I started getting distracted from my duties in life. And sadly, on July 4th, 2014, I relapsed on methamphetamine. Within a month, I lost my jobs, my home, my cars, my kids, and I nearly lost my mind. My children were the apple of my eye, and I didn't know what to do with myself anymore. Newly homeless, I started walking around a town called Port Angeles, about an hour from Forks. I didn't know anyone, but I started making acquaintances, and by using my voice and advocating for myself, I started running into support again. I found TAFY. I met Susan and Pam, Norma, Karen, the ladies who were working at TAFY at that time. And they really made an impact on me by listening to me and putting an arm around my shoulder and reminding me of who I really was, even though they didn't know me. Well, I started coming to TAFY for showers, fresh clothes, food and hygiene items, and I started to gain some self-respect again. After 9 years since my children have been taken from me, I've regained self-esteem, self-respect, and I am now a 1.5 years clean and sober. Yes, I struggled in and out of addiction for about 8.5 years. But now, I choose to be a part of TAFY by being a volunteer and giving back. I feel like I have family here. I feel less lost in life. I look forward to every day, because no matter what I have on my plate, whether it's work or counseling or meetings, NA meetings, Christ-centered meetings, there's a place for me at TAFY. And I no longer am on the receiving end, but I can give back now. And Susan has become like a mom to me in a way. She's like this to everyone she knows. She's herself and honest and gives people feedback that they need to hear in their life. I'm really grateful for the people here at TAFY, for everyone who volunteers. There are so many people doing so many things here that it's inspiring to me, and it actually helps me get up every day and feel like I have purpose in life. It all started by just coming here and getting meals and fresh clothes and taking a shower, to having real connectedness with community and a sense of purpose. And that's my story. Thank you for